You never expect your ex to be the scariest thing that ever happens to you. People always talk about toxic relationships in hindsight, like they were obvious from the beginning. But the thing is, it never feels toxic when you're in it. Not at first. It feels intense, romantic, consuming in a way that makes you think it's love. Her name was Leah. We worked together at a store in my hometown. Normal job, normal life. Leah wasn't. She had this intensity about her, funny, sharp, obsessive in a way that at first felt like passion. She remembered tiny details, always texted back instantly. Made me feel like I was the only person in the world. It got dark fast. If I took too long to reply, she'd send a barrage of texts. If I didn't want to hang out, she'd show up at my apartment anyway. I once woke up to find her sitting in her car outside my building at 3 a.m. Still, I stayed longer than I should have. I thought maybe she just cared too much. Maybe I was overreacting. Until she asked me to install a tracking app on my phone for trust. That was my breaking point. I told her it was over. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just looked at me and said, "You can leave, but I'm not done yet." At first, I thought she was being dramatic. Then the notes started. The first one was on my windshield at work. Folded paper. No envelope. It said, "You wore that jacket the day we met. I always liked it." Okay, weird, but I told myself it was probably written weeks ago. I threw it out. Then another note appeared. This time, tucked into the doorframe of my apartment. "You always check the lock twice. Still so careful." No one knew I did that. It's just something I do before bed. Always have. I moved to a new apartment, new number. No social media. I even stopped telling friends where I lived. For a few weeks, things were quiet. Then one morning I opened my mailbox and there it was. A photo of me, wearing my brown canvas jacket, carrying groceries up my steps. Taken from behind, from a distance but close enough that she had to be nearby. On the back it was written, "You look tired. You always hated winter." I didn't sleep that night. Neither did my dog. He kept growling at the front door like something was just standing on the other side, waiting. I moved again. This time, I found a house outside the city, shared with 3 guys, all ex-military. Trained, armed, and totally unfazed by weird stuff. I thought she won't risk it now. I'm finally safe. Until one morning, I walked into the shared bathroom and there, written in the condensation on the mirror, were 5 words. "I still don't like beards." I'd just grown one. No pictures. No calls. I hadn't told anyone. She'd been inside the house. I never figured out how she got in. None of the guys heard anything. No broken windows. No signs of forced entry. Just that message. And a sticky note later that day on my bedroom lamp. "Still not done." That was a year ago. I haven't seen her since. But every now and then, I'll find something. A note on my windshield. A scribble on the back of a receipt I know I didn't write. Always something small. Always just enough to remind me. She's out there. And she's still not done.